Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, ooh. As we all know, a lot of things are made in China. So today we are attending a Guangzhou E-Commerce Fair. So we will be able to see some cool products, some new technology in China. And I want to be able to show you guys how your local suppliers source products in China and then resell you everything. So let's get started. This is China Guangzhou Cross-Border E-Commerce Fair. We already registered, so we just need to enter. It doesn't look very busy. If we come here during Canton Fair, it will be crowded. Canton Fair is something that I want to show you guys, but I probably will never be able to do it. Here we can see the special guests. Those are people from Shein, Alibaba, TikTok Shop. Well, a lot of TikTok Shop people are here, and also Google, Amazon ads, TikTok Shop, eBay, 1688. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh, I thought TikTok and Google are banned in China. What do you think? If they're actually banned in China, you won't be able to get a lot of things from China. You know, all the Amazon sellers, the majority of them are Chinese, or they're sourcing from China. A lot of factories. It looks big, right? But comparing to Canton Fair, this is not the biggest thing. Let's start from the beginning and I can show you more products. So everything starts from here. They sell plastic stuff, spatulas, and they also furniture, clocks. Almost everything that you can get from Amazon, especially in the US, they are manufactured in Guangzhou. So you will be able to find the original manufacturers here at this fair. Also jeans, they're also selling clothes here. There's no theme, it's just like for e-com. They sell a lot of different stuff. If you come here during Canton Fair, they actually categorize all the vendors in different groups. So every week they have different themes. So here's like this everything. Is that car engine? I have no idea. Some sort of motor. Wow. Luggage. Masks. Locks. Lingerie. It's so random. There are also a lot of logistics companies here, so they send your products to your country from China. This is why sometimes you feel like the shipping time takes too long. It's because everything is directly shipped from China. Oh, they have a dedicated booth for TikTok Shop. They're saying EU sellers, British sellers, and Japan sellers can get support from here, and also Southeast Asia. Wow. Oh, over there they have TikTok Shop US. Probably I need to talk to them. See? TikTok Shop. Haina Go. And also Meta. People would be like, I thought Meta is also banned in China. What do you think? Over there you have Google. YouTube, Google Display. Going back to what I was talking about, on the news, probably you hear all sort of stuff like, oh yeah, this is banned in China, that is banned in China. I don't know, like Winnie Pooh is banned in China. Well, there we go. Winnie Pooh, hello, 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 Winnie. At the end of the day, like the majority of us don't really hear the truth. I'm not trying to say like what I'm saying is the truth, but the fact that you can get a lot of products for a very cheap price is because your local sellers, they buy everything from China and they source everything from this kind of fairs. This is why you can still get like very cheap products from Amazon. That's the only reason. Wow, they have a lot of like Labubus? I don't know. What are those? Yeah, people are always like, oh, I thought TikTok is banned. I thought Meta is banned. If they're actually banned, why would they have like a booth over there, right? This section isn't as busy as the previous one. Here we can see Pioneer, Yun Express, and Guangzhou. I personally use Yun Express a lot to send out my products. If you shop on Amazon, most of the time you get everything fast because it's Amazon FBA, aka fulfilled by Amazon. But if you buy from like individual websites, a lot of them they use Yun Express or they use Yanwen, YANWEN. So if your packages are being handled by Yun Express or Yanwen, it means that they're being shipped out directly from China. They also have razors here. Like I said, this fair isn't that big. Usually it would be packed. Maybe we're too early, but still we can get an idea of what's going on. So you can find, you know, international buyers here as well. Yeah, this is pretty much how you get Chinese products in your country. The sellers, they would come here to look for manufacturers, and then they would chat, then they would place orders and have everything shipped to the destination country, and boom, you can buy made in China products at your local shops. What is this? Amazon Global Selling. There we go. Amazon. Amazon left China 2 years ago. They stopped doing business in China for a long time already. I think 2 years and a half maybe. Shein, they're also here. See? You can't really avoid China when it comes to cross-border e-com. Maybe you can say like, you know, countries like Vietnam and Bangladesh, they will be able to replace China. In theory, yes, but in reality, it's impossible because the manufacturing time in China is still way much faster than other countries, and the quality would be better as well if you pay enough money. So in China, the quality of your products are depending on how much money you're willing to pay. Maybe some of you guys are like, oh yeah, you know, Chinese products, they have shitty quality. It's true. It's true for your individual case because you need to ask your local sellers how much they paid to get those products, because the quality purely depends on how much they paid. If you pay $5 and you want to get quality of a $10 product, it's not possible, man. But the good thing about China is they can still make that product because your local sellers, they want to save money, right? So they can make more money. But at the end of the day, it's you who is gonna get the shitty products. So next time when you're buying stuff, ask yourself, are you sure like you paid enough money for the good quality? Look, this is the missing part, Temu. you can get a lot of things for a very cheap price in Temu, right? Their supply chain is top notch. The reason for that is they really negotiate hard with the sellers. The majority of the Temu sellers are Chinese, so if you don't leave enough profit for Temu, the platform, they will not display your items to the customers. So let's say if you sell something for 10 bucks, but other people are selling it for 5 bucks, you won't get enough impressions. So your items won't be shown to other people. So I don't really like Temu that much. I think, you're just like abusing other sellers, but this is how business works. What does it sell here? They don't really have a lot of items that I'm interested in. For example, no electronics. And it's not very well organized. They sell carpets here too? More containers. Here they have a special booth for Xinjiang products. Xinjiang is famous for having good fruits, dried fruits, and dairy products. Those are milk bars, almonds, apricots. In China, people are really supporting Xinjiang products because we know that the quality is good. And because Xinjiang is far away from the coastal cities, so a lot of people, they're willing to support their economy. Also beef jerky. Wow. And cashews as well. I don't know about the price, but if you come here, you can talk to them directly. If you want to start your e-com business, or if you want to import stuff from China, I highly recommend you to come to Guangzhou and take a look at everything yourself. Canton Fair is the fair that you should go to. But if you can't, coming to see one of the smaller fairs like this is also a good idea. Here they have AliExpress and also Trendyol. I think that's famous in the Arabic countries, in the Middle East. And here you have Alibaba.com, Lazada, which is also very famous in Southeast Asia. MadeInChina.com, Rakuten, Ozon. Ozon is famous in Russia. So you can see all those famous platforms, they would have a booth here because they know where the manufacturers and where the sellers are from. So Ozon is famous in Russia, Belarus, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Georgia. Uni. This is another logistics company. Sometimes my parcels are being handled by them. World First, also famous company to collect money. And all the banks are here too. You get what you pay for. There's no way that you can get good product with a very cheap price. That's just a fact. I think people still have this prejudice on Chinese products, which is technically valid. But at the same time, you really need to make sure that you pay enough. Some Chinese brands, their quality is so good that you don't even know they're Chinese brands. For example, DJI is one of them. And also, phone companies like Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo, Huawei, Honor, they're all Chinese brands. Probably the Americans, they're not very familiar with those brands, but the Europeans and people living in Latin America, in the Middle East, they would have heard of those brands because they're very famous and they make good phones. So it really depends on how much you're willing to pay. And all those aforementioned Chinese phone brands, their phones are not cheap. I just realized they're trying to have different booths for different provinces. So here we have Yunnan, here we have Shanxi. I think what China is trying to do is they're gonna support different provinces by displaying their most famous products and then try to sell them abroad. So Yunnan is famous for mushrooms. All those are mushrooms. And over there you have Inner Mongolia too. All your Christmas decorations are actually made in China too. What? Oh, hello, Santa. Over there, they're teaching you how to sell your products to other countries. Here, Shopee also has a booth. Shopee is also very famous in Southeast Asia. Also in Colombia, I think. But mainly in Southeast Asia. 1688 is a sub-brand of Alibaba. They're selling, I don't know what they're trying to sell here. Some herbs, I suppose? Okay, we can see some electronics here. Fans, dog leashes. I'm not one of those people who would overglaze China. I don't really think, we should rely on China too much for manufacturing. We should give other countries a shot as well, like Vietnam, like Bangladesh, like Cambodia. They are good at making certain products as well. I do think that, having China is a good thing, but at the same time, I don't think we should rely on China too much. Guys, we just accidentally walked past a booth and they asked me to try their workout equipment. So here we go. I don't know what this is, but I will record how we use it. So how do you use it?
You just step on and it's like a Stairmaster almost.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you help me record like how to use it? Wait, how does it work? It's like
yeah.
Oh. Can you make it like a bit harder to climb? It's like this is nothing. This is.
Yeah, it's how do I say it? It's a bit
What is this? What is this? This is not doing like much for me.
because you work out.
How do I change it?
You have to get off first.
I have to get off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So right here, unclip this, and then you pull it up to the higher one.
So it will be more intense.
It's a restraint, but it's not as much as you would think.
Do you need to change the other side as well?
You can change the other side as well.
Right.
It won't feel that much of a difference too.
Right. I see what you mean. Yeah. I think this is more for like, stay-at-home grandparents.
It is. That's what it's mostly used for.
Right. Okay. This is pretty handy.
Yeah,
Wait.
You have your iPad here as well.
So okay. It's much cheaper than a treadmill, right?
Yeah.
Right. Wait. Let me try this one more time. I want to get it on camera.
Okay.
Guys, so for level 15, it's like 200 pounds. I was able to do it earlier. Let me see whether I can do it now. Oh, 200 pounds. Ooh, 200 pounds. We did it again, 200 pounds.
I can.
Oh, you can as well?
Whoa, but heavy.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah, try it.
Oh, no.
No. They sell a lot of, they sell drills here too, I suppose?
Yeah, power tools.
Power drills?
Yeah.
Wow. Man. Impressive.
This one is the harder one, I would say.
What is this? This looks like something for indoor Olympics.
No. So it's for your abs. It's an
For your abs.
Yeah. So he goes here, and then you pull it up.
Ah.
Give it a shot.
It looks like something for something else, right?
Okay, you guys.
Let me try it. Okay. So you do this?
Yeah, and just pull it up.
Oh.
Actually, it activates your core a lot.
Wait, this position looks weird. I feel like when I'm doing this, my behind is very vulnerable. If somebody walks behind me, I don't like it. I don't like it.
But it works.
It definitely works.
Yeah, it acts.
Ooh, yeah, indoor Olympics. Yeah, I want. This fair isn't really that big. Canton Fair is at least 10 times bigger than this one. But in Guangzhou, there are so many different fairs focusing on different things almost every day. At least every week when you come here, there will be a new fair. So they have different themes. They have like pet fairs, they have furniture fairs, they have electronic fairs. I personally am an e-com seller. This is why I decided to move to Guangzhou, because there are a lot of manufacturers here, there are a lot of factories here, and you can easily make some good connections in e-com and trading in general. If you guys are thinking about checking out China for the first time for your business, if you want to import stuff from China, I would highly recommend you to come to Guangzhou, because this place is definitely the best place to explore opportunities for e-com. This booth focuses on toys. So all the toys that you guys can get in the US are probably manufactured in the same city. It's called Chenghai in Shantou. That entire city is built around toy manufacturing. Crazy. And here, I think they also belong to Chenghai. Yes. They also sell microphones here. I actually need a good one for my future podcast. Wow. And here they have jewelry. What is this? Motorcycle bags. Sometimes I'm surprised by how niche the products can be. They can make a decent amount of money by selling a very niche product. For example, motorcycle bags. I don't ride motorbikes, so I'm surprised that they can sell those. This is just furniture, I think. All the vendors are from Foshan here. You can see Foshan something something. They have some cool makeup bags here as well. That's actually very, very handy. Are those makeup bags or more like live streaming bags? Oh, makeup bags. They also sell those first-gen electric ride-on luggage. If you have a kid, that will be very handy. If we come across someone riding the luggage, I will record a video for you guys, but I can't see anyone using it now. Check out this. They have an entire booth dedicated to electric luggage. I kind of want to give it a shot. This is so cool. Wow. I don't know. Can it actually hold a person my weight? I think a kid can sit on it for sure. Speed 13 kilometers per hour. Load capacity 150 kilos. So that's like 300 pounds. After it's fully charged, how long can it last? After it's fully charged, how long can it last? Ah, the charger. That's the charger. So how many hours can it last?
2 hours.
2 hours. Wow. 2 hours is pretty cool. So how does it work? It's just like this? Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is a brake, right? This is a brake.
Yes.
This is a brake. Ooh. It's a bit shaky, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, oh. I like it. You know, if you have a kid, this would be a perfect present. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh? And you have different sizes?
Only the one size.
Only one size.
They can carry on the plane.
Ah, with battery it's also...
You need to take out the battery.
I need to take out the battery.
And it like power bank. You can carry on your back and then put them on the plane.
Ah, I see. I see. So the size of the luggage is how big?
20 inch.
Oh, so it's 20 inch.
Yeah.
I see, I see. There are quite some service providers for Russian e-com platforms. This Hainago is one of them. Just when you're thinking that, you know, the entire world is sanctioning Russia, you can still do business there. I personally know quite some Russian sellers in Guangzhou. It's fascinating to see how people still manage to sell to Russia. Look, Shein also has a booth here. We all know that Shein doesn't really do business in China, but they need Chinese sellers. It looks very different from the rest of the exhibitors. This is TikTok China or Douyin China. You can see the Chinese version of TikTok is very competitive. They're live streaming on the spot. Man, it's a different ecosystem. Oh, I can see myself over there. There are 4 streamers handling 4 different streams. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The live streaming economy in China is next level. Wow. I wonder whether TikTok Shop in America and Europe will get this crazy eventually. People always think that if you're a live streamer selling products in China, you will be able to make a lot of money. Oh, you have a white dude doing that too. He's speaking Chinese. Man, this is crazy. Good for him. So in total, there are like 10 streamers selling everything here. Wow. Here it says Douyin E-com Global Shop. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated. This guy's Chinese is very good. Amazon Global Selling is doing a mini seminar here. They teach Chinese sellers how to get their products on Amazon. So we just finished everything for this fair. It's not that big, but they do have a lot of interesting booths, like the Amazon one, the Shein one, the Temu one. But it's still like quite small. So I hope this video can give you a general idea of how people source products in China and how Chinese manufacturers get their products out there in front of potential clients.